One of the fuses is held together with a coin. Precarious stacks of holiday cards, 97, pre-order. Swimming lessons with Paolo. Bin day is now bi-weekly. Parakeets for sale. Sense of malignant mystery emanates from the fax machine.
A humongous white block of office technology sits in front of you. It looks like a sacrificial altar made of plastic.
Might wanna... A modular tool holder, first prototyped by the defector Belkov in 47. Utility is entirely dictated by having the right extensions installed. Crimson disc your double was listening to when he zeroed out. Its handwritten label reads Ultravioletta, but you but from a dream.
Inside, mechanical parts are assembled in such a way that it can scream analog messages across huge distances. You turn away from the fax machine.
Oh, it's blueprints, which I'm awful at. Now I'm less awful. A Technoflex is great though. Fax machine. Unassigned assignment. Your controller Milito tried to call off the assignment as your partner is incapacitated, but Get tells you that he was on something. Find a good reason to stay on the job and you'll save yourself from professional obsolescence. Bootleg Bazaar. Okay, so we actually have leads. Yes, listening to it felt strange. What's wrong with Pseudopod?
Bad news. The fax machine has not fixed itself.
Fuck. What could be sacrificed here?
Image quality, and whatever remains of human patience.
Remove the panel.
Your screwdriver makes short work of the starhead screws holding the side panel in place. You set them aside one by one, and gently remove the plastic panel.
Technoflex. Pretty much guaranteed. Talisman in hand, defenses down. Success.
The holy innards of the facsimile machine reveal themselves to you like a sacrificial animal, waiting to be interpreted.
They just couldn't fucking wait to call it a facsimile machine.
You're looking at a Sugar Hill Executive Series 2, a cursed model, plagued by numerous debilities, most commonly a chronically misaligned paper tray.
Sugar Hill, it says Sonatine there. Snap the paper tray back in.
From the machine bowels comes a pleasing chunk. As the plastic tray slots back into its receiver, the paper belt purrs as life is restored.
Delirium lowered. 1 second.
Much better, thank you.
Little lady, don't read my faxes, okay?
Operant, I would never.
You turn away from the fax machine.
She spends slow afternoons rearranging the postcards under the glass. Beaded curtain neatly splits the public and private spheres.
The screen flickers. Static turns to black. A booming voice emerges.
Did you know water covers approximately 63% of the world, but the sky covers 100%?
What's the world trying to hide?
Wrong. The sky is only 98% sky. The other 2% is used to cover up the fact that they replaced the moon 4 times.
On screen, there appears a man with a paper bag over his head. He gesticulates wildly.
But they don't want you to know that. That's why they're coming for me. But not before I tell you the truth.
The screen warps and color shifts. Between clips of the bagman talking, a phone number flashes urgently.
Write down his number.
You jot down the digits as bagman watches on.
Who and what is this?
I am Subcommandante Beckman, and this is the reality situation. No breaks, no filters, no cowards.
Commandant? Who gave him that rank?
This is a war, and I don't take orders from anyone, especially not reality.
He glares into the camera, paper slopped wide. Finally, someone who says what we're all thinking.
The words "the big lie" appear in bold white letters. They pulse once, then scatter outward, as if detonated by unseen forces.
Which is strange because the screen says fluoride, but okay.
The excitement, the anticipation, it's all got you feeling a little on edge.
Just a little anxiety, that's fine. Keep watching?
I know about the Boers. I know about iodine. Laluze's invisible aircraft carriers. Weaponized nostalgia. Microbial microphones. Lunar obfuscation programs.
Who does he sound like? Probably somebody from Alan Wake. I'm trying to think. But he specifically reminds me of someone. What was that about imprints? Oh, I know who he sounds like. He sounds a little bit like, it's not like the same voice, but he reminds me of the twins in Alan Wake. There's lots of twins. Shit. That guy, the Ilmo and his brother. What about the
For
imprints?
300 years, the Lusian elite have been producing psychic copies of themselves, all to preserve the consciousness of one man, the original techno-fascist.
See, now it doesn't sound like him.
A mishmash of conspiratorial nonsense, commonly found in most of the developed world. One exception, the Boers, which may just be a local oddity.
Find out what I know by tuning into the reality situation. Airing until they shut us down.
Turn away from the TV.
The sounds from the commercial fade.
What's that box over there? There's a box. It's the party alley. Vending machines, bones, light checks. And I can travel places. Makeshift desk, nerve 12. Which is still locked right now. Oh, I can run. Oh, what the fuck is that? Tower smell vises, drawing flies and scuttling things. The pale, crisp glow of reading a lamp shines from the window. Beyond lies a mountainside layered with residential buildings. Oh, I can change my inventory. That's on the fly like that. That's quite nice. Like so. Got a stack of things. Okay, it's going to be difficult for you to see because of where that symbol is, but there's a symbol and I don't know what it means. Oxenbock, the people's beer drunk in bars, harbours, kitchens and streets across the world. We're going to want to be on this side. I can also do this. Ad for the new film. Release date was 6 months ago. Delivery of high grip towers to the more adventurous vehicles. Party alley, zone of retrace. Fogged mirror. And prison bars. Short climb to the top. What a thrill!
A slanted aluminium box is bolted into the pylon spine. Beneath the friendly dolphin emblem, the word Renotel was etched into the metal.
Hook the dolphin.
Cold and hard, but the playful smile remains.
Open the box.
Inside, a slab of beige plastic, an old terminal. Behind a clouded sheet of polyglass, the screen remains black.
Look for a way to activate the terminal.
No buttons on the outer housing that you can see. No glowing standby light.
Run your fingers along the underside.
Your fingers find a steel drawer. It slides out with a creak, revealing a keyboard designed for gloves. Each key a chunky slab.
Press the on button.
A low wavering whine. Behind glass, the cathode ray tube flickers once, twice, then flashes white. System waking. Please wait. Mem check 00016 KB. OK ports. COM1, COM2, AUX, trunk. Diagnostic mode enabled. Welcome to Renotel Control version 1.2. Copyright 87 Renotel. Enter command.
Help.
Available commands. 1. Line diag. 2. Trunkmon. 3. Network.
Can I use this for anything?
Based on the available options, this is a maintenance terminal. You might be able to get information on the Renotel network from here.
The first option, some diagnostics tool.
So the name suggests. As for what kind of diagnostics, there's only one way to find out.
Trunk monitor, what's that about?
You know, for monitoring trunks.
Glance over your shoulder. Still sharp, still tight.
The terminal clunks, as if it's exhaling static.
Got it.
The screen flickers, awaiting your input.
Type line diag.
Line diagnostic mode. Enter landline identifier to proceed. Line ID.
Type in all sevens.
The machine's internal speaker beeps sharply.
It's black. You hold hand on the keyboard.
A random array of numbers line up in horizontal formation across the screen. It achieves nothing.
Maybe later.
The screen flickers, awaiting your input.
Step away.
You close the box.
Curious.
You step up to the terminal. You close the box.
I can do this. I can take you on. I'm your man. I'm your man. I'm your man.
The middle-aged man cranes his neck to look at the top of the pylon. You can see the blue fabric of a worker's uniform under his high-vis vest.
Whose man are you?
He blinks at the interruption, startled out of his mantra.
I'm a Renault man. He pats the device cradled in his arms. Certified Renault repair technician.
Renotel, a
Renotel.
diversified communications company local to the state of Portofino, immediately recognizable by its dolphin logo.
The device he's carrying is some sort of all-in-one tracker and intercommunication device, state-of-the-art wireless, modern wonder. Any doctors around here?
None that I know. Which reminds me, I really should get around to registering for a GP.
You've seen a guy running around in a suit and glasses.
You'll have to be more specific. Seen a couple of guys who match that description. Not that I pay much attention to them.
White shirt, brown trousers.
The uniform of all those type of men. You'll have to give me something else.
It's got a bald spot.
I don't think I'm tall enough to see other men's bald spots. They're quite common as well, you know?
Where did you last see any of them?
Good point. It's been a while since I saw them. Long enough that I don't remember where.
Shrugs. He sounds like the Placence was who I was thinking of before, not Constance. They're similar names. He sounds like the guy who tries to sell you stuff. The sort of you buy the boombox off him, I believe. He's got this. You have to buy the speaker to get something else with it, or something else with it to get the speaker somewhere. Not the shop, but the guy out in the open. Never mind.
Right you are.
Pseudopod wouldn't have been here a while ago. Do you know anything about a miracle? Show him a card.
I would say we're all short of one these days. That must be referring to the Miracle Line. Renault's longest running and top performing fixed line.
Huh. Technical talk for a landline. It's connected to the network by a copper wire. How long has it been running?
Must be just over a decade at this point. It's actually the last payphone in Portofino to still be running the old way. Now they've all gone wireless.
Why hasn't it gone wireless yet?
The line cannot go down, not even for a second, which means it cannot be serviced or upgraded. First thing they taught me when I joined.
A single thread, fraying.
Thanks, Nose.
The reason being, or so I've heard, is that Renault would incur a bill of such whopping proportions that it could risk the whole company going under.
I just realised I don't care about this. Also, I'm covering up vital stuff. A secret powerful enough to efface an entire corporation. What else do you know?
No further details, unfortunately. It's just one of those stories that gets circulated among the staff. The unrealized loss, they call it. The company's big secret. Gnawing away at its foundation like a rat in the shadow.
How's it performing so well?
That'll be down to Duchess and the service she provides.
Raises his brows suggestively.
The way he said service, like he meant.
It's a sex line?
Yes, operated by Renotel, manned by the inimitable Duchess.
Oh, so that's... okay. Have you used it yourself?
No, that kind of thing isn't for me. It's just part of the job to know about it. Make sure it stays operational. You know why now.
Where can I find this miracle?
It's the old payphone along the back way, west of the dock.
It can't be just a sex line. Like, this is keeping the entire company afloat because it can't turn off for a single second. How good is this lady at her job? Let's talk about something else.
Sure.
What are you doing here?
Oh, it's just me trying and failing to do my job. Again.
Continue.
A feeling you know well enough.
Oh, I did a little empathy there. The anxiety from everybody. I'm familiar with the concept of work struggles.
It's embarrassing, really. I'm overqualified for this position, and yet I can't even do the simplest tasks asked of me.
What he says doesn't add up. The logic is broken.
Sorry state of affairs.
Now I've said it out aloud. Yes, I would agree. Put it this way. I'm a qualified engineer with years of experience, just not in this particular field.
Okay, it's a bit weird when they don't match the words in the line there. What are you qualified for? I'd rather not say. For personal reasons, he adjusts the safety helmet on his head and looks back up at the pylon. So, I know there was some complaints about the voice acting, and I have to say the original version of Disco Elysium had barely any. Like, you had to... I read everything out loud because I played it quite early, you know, before they made an update which fully voiced it. And yeah, it was barely any.
Whatever he's hiding, it isn't pleasant. It destroyed something in him.
What is it that you do?
I'm hired to perform any necessary maintenance on the arteries.
And the terminals, apparently.
Technical words that only mean something to those with the prerequisite knowledge.
I'm still unclear as to what these arteries actually are.
The wireless phone network is routed through electronic boxes called arteries. They work like the old terminal boxes, except there are no cables or wires.
Like the one attached to this pylon, except there are no cables or wires, yeah.
Renotel has been upgrading its payphones across the city. They pretty much all run on wireless signals now.
Stride forth boldly into the immaterial future. Strange, isn't it? We can send telephony data through the air now using radiophonics.
Mad, isn't it? We can send telephony data through the air now using radiophonics. Renotel is developing a range of products with this technology, including portable phones, intercoms, headsets, and cordless scanners.
So we're very early 90s? It may have been on ice for 5 years, but that's an inexorable march of progress certainly has not. Yeah, sorry, I misread that, but yeah. How do these arteries work? Anytime you pick up a Renotel payphone, the data travels through the air from where you are into one of these boxes and is routed to whatever it is you're calling. What if I'm using a non-Renotel payphone? There are now non-Renotel payphones left. There are no non-Renotel payphones left in Portofino. Mr. Reno, hence the name. Oh, it's Renotel, yeah. Has an exclusive contract.
The result of non-competitive bidding and a bit of self-dealing on the part of the city's governing elite.
Who's Reno? I like that she came to the same conclusion as me.
The owner of Renotel. The rich guy at the top of it all. The company is named after him. Imagine being the one man in charge of telecommunications across the city.
Monopolist, he should be put to the sword.
I don't see a problem with it as long as you get the good service you expect. which is what I'm here trying to ensure.
Naivety like this is the problem. Healthy competition is what pushes technology forward, and society along with it.
I'm not sure if it pushes things forwards, but it certainly stops it from stagnating, and those are not the same thing. So you have to fix something up there, pylon.
Yes, one of the old terminals. It's a terrible tangle of cables up there, but I can handle that. The part I'm struggling with is climbing up this ladder. I'm acrophobic, one of my many fears.
The man stood on a cliff's edge, constantly expecting even the ground to fall from under him.
He could do with being a little bit louder. I can climb up there for you.
Oh no, you really shouldn't. Not only is it dangerous, but qualified Renotel technicians are the only persons permitted up there.
Are you going to stop me?
No, but that's not a reason for you to do it.
Fair enough. He's right, the only reason you should be breaking rules is when it's required to complete the assignment. Tell me about your tracker. It's a Voskull, well, it's a good thing I went up there without asking first. Voskull auto-negotiator, brand new. I can't keep up with all these futuristic devices. What does it do?
Lots of things. Primarily, it picks up wireless networks, radio frequencies, and electrical signals so you can track their source.
Mainly I use it to locate old terminal boxes and arteries, diagnose any problems with them. You'd rather do things the old-fashioned way?
It would be more relevant to my experience, but I'm retired from that sort of work at least.
Let's move on from the machine.
I wish I could say that, but it's an integral part of my job.
You seem like a nervous man. What are you scared of?
Where to even start? I'm scared of heights, wild boars, drains, tuk-tuks, teenagers, the moon.
This is probably a coincidence. So I know Disco Elysium, one of the influences was is it called Cumtown? I'm sorry, that sounds gross, but that's actually what it's called. There's a fake, I don't know enough about the comedian, but he's a sort of a leftist. I think they call it the dirtbag left, because there's different types of left, right? And I think Dick Mullen was like a character he made up. No, Nick Mullen. Is he actually just called Nick Mullen? That's it. Nick Mullen is somebody from Cumtown, I think. Dick Mullen from Disco Elysium is a name inspired by that character, and the politics of Disco Elysium, like, align with that guy, I think. So the only reason I bring this up is because I know that this isn't made in a vacuum, right? People exist, they consume media, and they're very political. I thought it earlier, but I wasn't going to mention it because I thought it was irrelevant, but I might as well bring it up now. When they talk about the insane conspiracy, but also the wild boars, I watch a YouTube channel called Some More News, which is a couple of people from the old Cracked website, when it was still a working website. The original Cracked, two from the original Cracked crew, which, like, they all spread out and they do different things. One of them writes for John Oliver. One of them does a podcast called Behind the Bastards, and two of them do some more news. It might be more than two. Like, I just only know the front-facing people, right? And he does lots of videos analysing the state of the world. Some more news, right? I say he, Cody Johnson, who Cody Shoddy, who's, the talking man. But one of the reoccurring things is he has to make it entertaining, right? So he's sort of playing a character as well. And so whenever he does like conspiracies, it's always the Boers. He's always talking about the Boers. And I'm suddenly reminded of that. And I'm curious as to actually whether that might be on an actual reference or not. What's wrong with the moon?
You haven't been there.
And you have?
He doesn't answer, at least not with words. No need when your body language matches a spider as it stiffly curls up in a ball to die.
Sounds like you're scared of modern existence.
Pretty much. That's part of what makes this job so hard.
Right then. I get it, we're forced to work so much that we forget how to live.
I take some reassurance in knowing I am not alone in my struggle.
How did these fears come to be?
I've had them for about a decade. I only had one or two at first, then slowly acquired more and more over the years.
He grimaces, wearing the same look as when you asked him about the moon.
It has something to do with the moon, doesn't it?
As I already said, I would rather not talk about it.
Maybe you should get professional help.
Scared of that too.
Sorry to hear life's been so hard on you.
Yes, so am I. A terrible thing to live within the ruins of the self. But we keep going any way we can.
He waits a beat and then lifts his head and smiles. I'll leave it to you.
As you depart, the chant of "I'm your man" starts back up behind you.
Some Jeffa red and black blend. Fatigue, anxiety. Okay, cool. Good for emergencies. What the fuck's this? The unrealized loss. Credit and debit. The sinister twins haunting your household. Don't worry, they're not real until they hit the balance sheet. Just movement in the dark. Grey matter skill potential +1. Cold read skill potential +1. Gain advanced foreboding status effect when anxious. What does that mean? Temporarily... Okay, what? Violations. This is my thought cabinet, I get that. Or whatever it's called in this game. Tull. Temporarily lose reinforced effects. I don't know what that means. Gain intellect disadvantage when purchasing cigarettes, alcohol, or coffee. Conditioning, okay. Okay, I don't quite understand what this means. Advanced foreboding. So it gives me bonuses to 2 things. And an effect. But what does it mean by violations? Gain intellect disadvantage when purchasing cigarettes, alcohol. So I just won't do that for like an hour or whatever, presumably. Temporarily lose reinforced effects.
Check it out, Hirsch. The creditorial equivalent of a mountain. An impossible weight somehow lifted, just waiting for the disturbance that will bring down the avalanche.
This is about the miracle line, right?
It's about everything. By some estimates, the entire world is 3 trillion sol in debt. If every one sol note in existence were used to pay off every loan, at the end of the day you would still come up short.
How's that even possible?
Inflation and compound interest, the abstract miracles of modern finance, holding aloft a juggernaut of debt. The good news is, it doesn't have to come down.
It doesn't?
Debt is platonic, Hirsch. Big or small, it doesn't exist as long as you don't pay it.
Ah, the unrealized loss. Cool, let's keep this relationship platonic.
Now you're talking. Your new imaginary girlfriend is called Credit, and you can do whatever you want with her.
But I can suppress it if I want. I would lose reinforced effects, but I can't do that anyway if I violate it. I don't know what it means by violate. Okay, I'm going to assume... So it says X and a little line, gain intellect disadvantage. So if I do certain actions, it will violate it, presumably. And I'll lose the effect. So... That's 0. Because my clothing is putting it down. Maybe I want to remove that bit of clothing. That's increasing it. That's increasing it. That's increasing it. Okay, what's affecting my coordination? If I remove my shoes, my coordination will become more coordinated. Cold read. I don't know if I need cold read to be 3, but blueprints down. Yeah, I don't want to walk around like that. But we can. So we want to replace these as soon as possible because they have a net balance. Rather than these, which are at least helping me out in some way. My tools. Twinkle lights. They're mine now. I'm a spy. Sensors +1. Shadow plane -1. Well, I mean, what I should do is just change depending on different situations. I do want to see what that looks like, though. I can just walk around in Christmas lights if I want to. I'm going to keep that on just because that's just the net positive, but I should try and remember that I can switch certain situations. When I roll dice, I probably want to do that. Someone tried to clean the graffiti here. Open flames, including lit cigarettes. remember them when that was a grief sludge bar. Suprema loose? Smells like home, tastes like tar? Oh, they're cigarettes. Building abandoned, sign vandalized beyond recognition. What's this? How do I get to you? Giant made of concrete, long defeated.
You step over the threshold and into a memory. This place, this bar, the center of the frozen world.
Memory. Memory. I can't quite do the voice.
Old schnapps and the faded sour cologne of body odor and bleach. Soft yellow light filtered through cracked shades. The rumble of the ice machine. A hissing television. Exactly how you remember it. Favorite den of Keysok's local pelota squad and their partisans, as well as a certain disgraced spy of the Operant Bureau.
Breathe it in. The fog mirror. This is where we are. Breathe it in.
Stale air circulates your lungs. The taste is familiar. Shades from another time move endlessly across the ancient wood, pickling it with nostalgia.
Delirium load. I'll just have a schnapps for the old time's sake.
Your eye is drawn to the shelf behind the bar, littered with dusty bottles. The best part about this place is that it's open all night, every night. Its doors are always open to you, as they are now. In the machine aisles is a lineup of smokes, candy, and canned coffee.
Cigarette, alcohol, coffee. Do I have any money? Well, it helps with fatigue. We're doing fine for tonight anyway.
If you change your mind, they'll still be here, dormant in their artificially chilled chamber. On the wall above, mounted like the taxidermied head of a bull moose, is a toilet.
Disgusting.
From across the room, the bartender notices your gaze and the expression on your face.
Don't worry. The smudge on the rim is just blood.
What's the story here?
83. Keysok versus Recreación. The referee sent Peña off on a bullshit call. A riot ensued, as per tradition. Someone ripped a toilet right out of the washroom wall and chucked it at the Recreación supporters.
It's a misty, watercolored memory for her. Keysok's pride, the moment it all peaked, when all the madness and meaning in the world swelled into one glorious, unstoppable wave. Countless injuries were reported in the aftermath of the incident, and 2 fatalities confirmed.
Viva el Panicio Ceramico. Salute the toilet seat.
The bartender gives gives a small, approving nod in your direction.
I feel like that might help with conversations. Menu lists 14 varieties of schnapps. I've never had schnapps.
Under a thick, curved screen, colours rip and tear into each other, making it impossible to make sense of what is currently playing.
It's white. Looks like you've got a problem there. Not at the discolored TV.
Oh, yeah. Prototypos are garbage. I suppose I'll buy a new one. Again.
Kind of pretty, in a way.
It looks confusing. Purple was Beetle Sporting's color.
Thought that might help it. I had a decent chance. What's wrong with the picture? Success.
Electrons deflected by magnetic interference. The shadow mask has been corrupted. Without an instrument of magnetic banishment, you are near powerless to exorcise the demons of distortion from the fogged mirror's television.
No need to throw this thing out, it just needs to be degaussed.
Oh.
She looks at the TV, then at you. In the meantime, you can just move the speakers further away.
The bartender stands on her toes and moves the speaker a few centimeters. Almost instantly, the purple blotch recedes.
Well then. Good eye. Thank you.
Yeah, I suppose young people don't know about fucking tube televisions, do they? They must do a bit. I'm sure they tell you about them at school. But like, yeah, that was a thing. It's weird having a thing I know about be put in computer games as nostalgia now. I've got to grab my cup of tea. I've returned to watch the match. Ugh, can we watch something else?
No. Shush.
What's the match with her?
For a quarter of an hour, you watch as men in short shorts and tall socks hurl a leather sphere against concrete with tremendous force. Their passionate grunts are matched only by the violent impacts of the ball.
Why are their socks so tall?
Helps with blood circulation, reduces fatigue. Also makes their legs look longer.
The words of your old double Holocene come to mind. In the so-called developed world, the whole political and cultural economy of a place is revealed through its sporting rivalries.
Oh, it's not just pelote, it's yeah. Is it Brazil? Pelote? Is it what they called it there? I mean, it's just football, yeah. Fucking hate football. It's banned from my house. What's the deal with the red team?
Recreación. Bunch of pretty boys in short shorts.
Recreation is a money laundering vehicle for the profiteer class. Those who've won the end of history by steering years of stabilization packages to their chosen enterprises.
I'm seeing a through line of socks, which is why I picked up on just the socks.
They're
Any good?
alright.
What's the deal with the brown team?
That's Kisok BC. Everyone around here goes for them.
The locals local. Team of the working classes with strong ties to the old silk industry.
I can get down with the Kwisatz Serac now. That's something else.
Viva Kisok. Just remember that we're not allowed to use the WCs in another team's arena.
Wait, why not?
I guess they're worried someone will take it upon themselves to recreate the ceramic panic of '83. One person rips out a toilet and lobs it into the stands. One time!
My bladder is iron. I'll hold it in for Kwisatz.
And if not, there